Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome back on Twitch, welcome back on YouTube. Sorry about the long break, it took a minute, but we are set back up as you can see. We are set back up for some Elden Ring. So, let's get into it. Pling plong. Let me know if the audio seems off. Like I said, I'm playing on a PS5 controller now, and sometimes that messes with the audio. Alright, so when last we left off, we were basically ready to take on Margit. But before we did that, I wanted to see about what I could do to upgrade my weapon a little bit more. Which I'm just remembering that now. So Elden Ring, Sombring Smithing Stones. God! Hey, Sapper. Welcome. Welcome. Whew. Wasn't expecting that to come in. Where can we get some sixes? Where can we get an early 6? Because that's what I need, is an early 6. No.
Who loves you?
Who loves me? Not you? No, it is, my audio is going. It does not like me having a it did not. Yeah, get the heart rate up and the blood pumping, that's right. It did not like me having this open. Oh, it's bugged. Oh, it's not working. My controls aren't working. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. Hold on, I think we're gonna have to back out and come back in. Yep, it's not. Let's quit game. Let's just go back to the main screen and then come back in. Maybe that'll have fixed it. I think I messed up by clicking over with the mouse. I think I messed things up. You know what? Let's unplug the controller. Now let's plug it back in. Is that gonna fix the controller issues? It is not. What is going on here? Why is the controller not working all of a sudden? Alright. Clearly, we have no choice but to back all the way out then. It's operator error, Sapper. I mean, you're probably right, but... Okay. Oh, Lord. Here's a bigger problem. We now don't have a, Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's the back button on keyboard supposed to be? So that's what that is by default. Loose nut behind the keyboard.
There is a loose nut behind the keyboard.
Alright. Let's stop Elden Ring. And then let's reload. Everything worked fine until I clicked over to look at something, so I should never have clicked over. We will not make that mistake again. No clicking over, no looking at other stuff. We just gotta play the game. So if we want a Somber 6 to upgrade our weapon, we're going to have to go out and look for it, which I do think I know where one is. I did see a note on the wiki, and I'm pretty sure I know where that's at. Okay. My buttons appear to be working this time. We're good, chat. We're good. Well, we were good. There we go. Good lord. Alright, loose nuts fixed. Everything's good to go. There we go. Alright. This is what I wanted. Where's the Celia Crystal Tunnel? That is the Celia Crystal Tunnel. Which is going to be quite difficult to beat at this level. But if I want a 6, I believe it is my quickest way to access a 6 without causing massive issues. Which we don't need. I mean, what do we have? We have a 5. We don't need a 6. You know what? Screw that noise. Screw that noise. We're not breaking the game. We're going to play it legit. Alright, we are going to do is start off with Margit. You all want to see it. I want to try it. This is the first boss, the first skill check. I want to see how we do. Level-wise, we're not over-leveled. Weapon-wise, our weapon is a little stronger than you would normally have. So, what's that?
How much have you unlocked on this playthrough? How much do you got to go before DLC?
Oh, buddy. We gotta... yes. We have a ways to go. We're gonna let this cutscene play because it's just a really badass cutscene.
In search of the Elden Ring, emboldened by the flame of ambition.
There he is, the Mac Daddy himself, Margit, the fella. Chad, he wants to turn my flame off.
Be Margit the Fell.
Alright, see how we do with this guy. It's been a long time since I fought him. Woo! Alright. Let's calm down. We're getting a little... Oh, yeah. This weapon is tearing him up. We didn't even get second phase. This thing is strong. Oh my god, I forgot how strong this thing is.
Tarnished, smoldering with thy needed flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
We're twerking on him. We're twerking on him. Okay. Sorry. Okay, well that went a lot better than I expected it to. I God, having this thing in a +5 already is pretty powerful. Alright, what do we need? We're bumping, that's right. We got our endurance up to 15, which we wanted it. We're trying to get everything up to 15 at this point, or to 20 at this point. I mean, honestly, that went so well. Why do I have a marker out here, and where is it? Why did I mark? Oh, that's from where we got the maps and went in there. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Is the first, what's called a legacy dungeon, chap. So this is the first actual, like, major area. And it's what we're going to do. Now, obviously, you don't have to do this place. We've talked about this before. This game is relatively non-linear for the most part. There's plenty of other things I could do before coming here. But, you know, we took out Margit, like I said, the first real gatekeeper. I mean, like I said, that's the first person that kills people's runs of this game normally. You get to Margit, you can't beat him, and you give up. I mean, that's what he's there for. So the fact that we cleared him as easily as we did, yeah, let's just go ahead and keep progressing main content. Main storylines, all that good stuff. So, we could go straight. We're not going to. We're going to come over here. This guy's going to talk to us.
Come over here, would you?
Basically, he's going to tell us that we could take the main gate or we could go a back road.
Yeah, you're...
And, of course, we're going to take the back road. So, interesting note for those who didn't know. While you're in this area, if you have any deaths, from this point on, Gostok is following you. That's that guy's name. Now, I don't know how to see him, but you can evidently see him at different points if you turn around and look at the right angles and stuff. He follows you throughout the castle. And if you die, he takes 10% of your runes. Is that him right there? Is he? Wait. Wait. Where's my spyglass? Am I seeing? Okay, I'm just seeing stuff. Now we have one of the most annoying enemies in these games. Birds. And I don't have any ranged weaponry. Well, I mean, luckily I can just... Whoa! We got the Warhawk's talent to drop immediately. That is a really, really good weapon. Honestly, the fact that we got it to drop right off the bat there, that's pretty cool. Dual wielding those is pretty dangerous. For the enemy, not for me. It's great for me. So yeah, the fact that we don't have a ranged weapon is going to make this a little spicy. There's another one somewhere. Where is it? And luckily, it managed to miss me with its attack. Birds and dogs are in every... Well, this is the first FromSoft game that have birds I'm aware of. But most FromSoft games have dogs. And honestly, the basic animals are some of the worst enemies in the games normally. Ow! I'm about to die from birds. Yep. I got cornered, I got knocked back, and I couldn't get out. They broke my shield. As I said, the birds suck. And yes, you did see that correctly for those looking. That is big old swords for their feet. Alright, luckily we spawned literally right here. What I was trying to do was just to block, and then when they come at me, use my guard counter. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and heal, just because I don't want to lose my 8k souls. Sorry, runes. Ideally, in this situation, I would have a ranged weapon. Can see there's 3 of them? Can I equip a ranged weapon and not be... No, I can't equip a ranged weapon. Hold on. Let's take a look at... Do I got anything ranged I can throw on? That's what I was trying to do, is that attack right there. Okay. I mean, if you just want to sit over there, that's fine. I'll find something else I can throw at you. Pew, pew, pew! Alright. Much better. Much better, chap. So yeah, birds. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Are we good, game? My game, like, hitched and... I think we almost crashed. Okay, I'm not sure what happened with that, but... We're good. Everything's good. That makes me a little worried, because there is some platforming sections in this area that I'm a little concerned that we might plummet to our doom in now. We got any more? We don't have enough to level. Why do we have 628? Because my stupid... I was so busy talking to you all and trying to look cool that I didn't grab my runes. Alright. Let's get our runes and get out. Now, where's that other one that just appeared out of the sky a second ago? I don't know. There's my runes. Uh-oh. 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 Why are we stuttering here? Why are we stuttering, computer? What's going on? Dude, my graphics card, or my fans and like stuff are like lighting up crazy. Okay. Something about this area is causes issues with my computer evidently. Is it too pretty? I don't know what's up with that, but we got our runes. Let's get out before we have any more issues. Oh my god. Like I said, the lights on my fans and stuff were starting to light up, going crazy there. Alright, nice. There's that 2020 mark I wanted. Now we're going to focus on getting our endurance up. So, for those wondering, by the way, these games do not have a pause. You cannot pause them. So, it's vitally important that I make sure that I don't get stuck in a situation where the game bugs out on me. Because, again, I can't pause it. So, I mean... if the game bugs out, it bugs out. Oh, are you kidding me? So, like I said, there's no way for me to fix it. Alright, so there's a big guy over here. We're gonna do some sneaky. Backstabs are a thing. You can sneak up on enemies. Which is what I'm trying to do. Because he's a big guy. He a big boy. And we took care of them all the same. Hook claws. That's our first claw / fist weapon. Pretty cool if you're into those sort of weapons. It'll definitely get the job done for you. We're just going to go straight through the fire. We didn't start the fire. The world is burning since the world's been turning. It's not quite how that song goes, but I don't know the exact way it goes. Alright. Yep, there he is. But see, I thought I remembered this. Yeah, well. Look at that sky, chat. Let's just take a moment to just admire how great this game looks. Is there a reason? Why did that come this way? I feel like there's another reason why you do this normally. Because normally it's just this path right here. Which... I think I'm thinking of a different spot. Yeah, I'm thinking of a different spot. Carry on, chat. Ignore Shadowban's feverish thoughts. The whole point of that was just to go through there and get an item. It's not to get that item yet, which is what I'm stuck on. I swear it feels like they added way more boxes and junk. It feels like there's more junk to have to deal with. Yeah, there's enemies somewhere still. I'm not out of my mind, am I? You go through here. You fight this dude. You kill these guys. You come through here. Kill a couple more dudes. There's nothing in those holes. You climb up a little bit. Your game stutters for some reason. You come in the hole. You come through here. And then boom. Kill those dudes. You can't access that item yet. And then you come in here. Where some asshole traps you in a room with a really nasty enemy. That, luckily, our weapon is just really good. And we get a key to get out. And y'all heard some asshole go hee 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 in a wheezy voice. That's gas dog. Also, I have a nerd talisman slot. I need to use something. Enhances guard counters, charge attacks. I mean, charge attacks probably what we use. We using anything puts us at a heavy load right now. Okay, well, we're not going to use anything then at the moment. Do we have any better armor that we can go to just to free up some room? Lighter armor is what I meant to say. I mean, not really. Yeah, no, we're kind of stuck since we're using this big weapon. We should have actually focused on getting our endurance up more. Alright, it's fine. Can you see Gostock out there anywhere? I've never looked. No. Like I said, supposedly you can find him at certain points. I've never been able to find him, though. Alright, well that gave us the key we needed, so we can progress. Like I said, this place, actually, with honestly, not just this place, with most of this game, once you know where you're going and what you're doing, it's not as big and intimidating as it looks. But on your first run through, of course, most people don't know where they're going and what they're doing. So, in that case, it does look much larger than it is. If he had hit that, I don't know that that would have killed me, but it would have sucked. That I know. Quit that. Quit that. As you can see, having a shield is just super nice. Alright, so that gets us to this spot, which is the item that we saw up above. And now we have it, chat. So let's go ahead and get back down, climb back up, and continue making some good progress through Godric's Castle. Stormvale Castle. I don't think there was anything further this way. I take it back. There's an item right there. How do we... Oh, never mind. We gotta go this way to get access to that item. Here's a cheeky asshole. If you don't know he's there, chances are good that when you first run through there, that he gets you. And if I remember correctly, he tries... Well, not necessarily tries, if he did get you. If I remember correctly, he slits your throat. And another wonderful view, again, of the starting area where we started the game. So we pulled out. You can see there's the church we spawned in, the bridge. There's the boss arena, and you can see the back side of the arena and where you would have went to if you succeeded. Interesting note, you have to die at the start of the game. So even if you beat the boss, when you progress forward, you fall to your death. There's no way to avoid that at the start. Outside of glitches, of which there's probably some sort of crazy glitch for that. I'm sure someone out there has found a way to avoid death. Alright, we're going to crouch down because we got a big boy here. And I would like to get a backstab on him. Because he is a biggin. Come on. Thank you. Excellent. Nice. And now, chat, we drop down over here. And I know what you're thinking. Why? Because there's an item. Furthermore, I know what you're thinking, which is, how would you have even known about that? And obviously, I didn't find that on my own. I'm not even going to attempt to tell you I did. Yeah, this game has all sorts of little hidden, tucked away secrets just like that, chat, for you to find. Like, it's crazy how much stuff there is to this game. And the DLC's coming out? Oh, there's going to be even more. I'm excited. Those of you that play Elden Ring, I hope you're excited. Oh god, I almost fell in the hole. I wasn't paying attention, didn't see it. Please don't fall in the hole. You know what, actually, before we go any further, let's go ahead and go over here. Let's grab our grace. Before we mess up. Get ourselves killed. Oh, we're close to a level. We need like 500. I think we need a bit more. Let's pop one of these. No, that should for sure be enough to get us a level. Which, we're going endurance up to 20. Because I need to be able to equip another talisman. Which I'm thinking, honestly, I'm thinking... Yeah, at this point, of the ones we have available, We're looking at either enhanced counters, which I do a fair amount. Charge attack, yeah, I don't have the jump attack one yet. There's a jump attack one you get somewhere. That's probably what I'll use, because I do really like the jump attacks in this game. They're really good. Alright, we can't go this way. This is an infamous Miyazaki elevator. We like to say that because Souls games, again, are infamous for their secrets. And their, not secrets, sorry. The word I'm looking for is, the word I'm looking for is shortcut. Excuse me. Ooh, it is not easy to play a Souls game and commentate at the same time. Because these games are deadly and really require you to have some concentration. One wrong move, one time me not... all it takes is one good time of me not paying attention and talking to y'all instead, and it's over. Kill this guy, because otherwise he would have blown a horn and woken everybody up. We don't need that. So everybody getting frisky. Everybody got frisky and got shut down. Alright, good. So here's another little hidden, like, Miyazaki path. I mean, I guess when you get up here, like, if you do this in hindsight, it kind of makes sense. But at the time, when I first saw someone do this and then did it myself, I was sitting there going, like, how would you think to do this compared to a previous Souls game? Like, look at this. Look at this whole little hidden path here. And it leads you to a stone sword key. And in turn leads you to a big chicken. Which died. God, this weapon is... This weapon's too much. It's so powerful. I almost feel bad. So this lets you go, like, and explore a whole big chunk of the castle, bypassing a whole lot of enemies. Which is pretty cool that you can do that. Now, obviously, we're going to fight through all the enemies, so we're going to, because again, I'm committed to showing you all. This is a stream-only series. We are not doing it for YouTube, but I still am kind of treating this like a 100%, not a walkthrough, but I guess a 100% long play, let's play. I play, you play, we all play. Ow. Dang it. You quit. Stand still. Plenty of feathers. Alright. And like I said, normally I would have done the whole Southern Peninsula before even coming here. So I'm doing this whole area earlier than I would have, but honestly, I feel like we're already powerful enough that we can do it. If you need feathers for some reason, early on, this is a great place for feathers. Alright, I think that is the jump. That's the jump attack one. Okay, that's what I want. Again, same thing. I could jump over there, kill more birds, more feathers. There's no reason. We got what we needed. Let's roll out. So, we're going to head back down and around. So, obviously, I already did this, right? I went down this path, I went down, I went around, and you're going, well, can I do the same? You can over here. So that's where I would have come out at. Right? No. No, I'm thinking of up there. Up there is where the door was, that we could, the normal path. But, we can do this. And this will lead us to some neat little stuffs, too. Now, you could access all this by going the normal route. You don't need to do what I'm doing right now. It's just kind of neat to see these alternate paths. And again, I want to show you all the cool things. So you come all the way around. We're going to crouch just so I can try and not be seen. Is there anything over there? No. So, we got 2 guys here. You got a couple ways you can deal with this. I'm going to try and do something I've not done before. Oh, God. Okay, well, that almost got a little wonky, but it worked out. So normally you would go this area through a different route, and it would end here. And just be a dead end. But by doing it our way, we're actually doing it in reverse. Ow. Let's go ahead and pop a heal. So, again, there's some loot to be had. That's why we came this way. We'll come back to this area. That's a big area that we're going to be dealing with shortly. So you can go down, you can take the ladder. It doesn't matter. It's kind of weird that they even have this path. You know, it's kind of like, what was the point? Big guy against our massive weapon, luckily, is no problem. And you may have noticed that in the open world, we got experience, or not experience, excuse me. That in the open world, we got... You know what? Oh! Completely stun locked there. Wow. So normally you can only ever get 2 hits stunned. In that case, I got a lot more stunned than 2 hits, as you could see. Do I really want to try and run it there for 3k souls? Not really. We were more or less at the end of that path, so we're just going to move along. We'll get back there for too much longer. I don't want to go all the way down through that stuff again. A lot more birds. Except these birds are sitting on explosive barrels. And yes, they do try and launch them at you. Ooh, I did not want 2 birds. Okay, that worked out well enough. These barrels that have the white lines on them, they are highly explosive. So, be aware of that. Let's put on some fire bombs because... Fuck you, bird, that's why. There was no bird barrel back there. He is no longer back there. So we're going to rush down here and do some stuff. We're going to come back up here for a hidden, there's a hidden boss with some hidden loot and a whole optional area actually. We're going to come back to that in a minute. First of all, we're going to deal with this. So we could drop down here. We're not going to. There is some loot to be had on the sides. Oh, okay. And we come in here and we meet Rogier. Rogier is a spell sword. That means he uses magic and weapons. He basically tells you that he's rolling around in this place. Why are you here? We tell him we're here to kill Godric. He reveals that he's a tarnished, but he can't see Grace anymore. He doesn't really know what to do. And he's just kind of exploring. He can sell you some skills. Nothing special. Don't worry if you can't buy them right now. He is going to go back to the Round Table Hold. So you will have access to his skills. I will say, without going spoilers for right now, you are on a time limit. And, well, not a time limit, just if you progress too far, eventually his skills do get cut off from you. And that's generally actually the case with every merchant in this game. Like the spell merchants and all that. You do need to buy their stuff sooner rather than later. So just keep that in mind. You know, don't wait around to buy stuff. If you've got the runes, go ahead and pick stuff up. And you'll be glad you did. So this is a scary enemy. You remember that guy from the start of the game? Well, he's back. So you could cheese him from up here with arrows. Whoa! Whoa! I wonder if my controller's causing that. If that's what caused that stutter. I don't know. Anyway, what I was trying to say before the game tried to kill me there. You could cheese that guy from up here. But it can be annoying because he will hide behind stuff and be kind of just a pain in the butt. We're going to go down and fight him the normal way. We may or may not regret that decision. We'll find out soon enough. So, again, run around here, get some stuff, do some things. We're very close now to where we died. It's actually right down there. We can see it. There's not a way to access it from right here, though. So, I mean, we still got to wait. Was there an item up here, I thought? Oh, that's where we're at. Ow. Let's drop that guy. Stone sword key. And a dude put a bolt directly into my sternum. Ow. And some pickled turtleneck. Yum. Alright. Now we continue going back. Whoa! So, we're in that room. You'll notice there's a guy pacing back and forth over here. We want to go mess with this guy first. But I want to sneak up on him. So I'm going to give him time to move around so I can get that stealth kill. In fact, oh, Lord. That was a rookie mistake. We're going to two-hand for extra damage. And let's get him. God, we're so close to being able to two-shot them. So close. If we'd managed to get that +6 weapon like I wanted. And this brings us back around, just so y'all are aware of where we're at. If I could have got that +6 weapon. So now we got the danger zone. We got that guy right over there. I don't want to mess with him until I have to. And honestly, I don't know that I want to mess with him right now at all. We're very close to our next safe area. And these guys are not easy. Can't help it. Dang it, how did he see me there? Let's take our openings. Let's be careful. He can be staggered. So, you know, take your openings. That was not one of them. Woo. Nice. Very nice. So if you're careful, you can drop him. He's awful, but he's not like awful, if that makes sense, what I'm trying to say. You just gotta really be careful with him. Alright, these are all of Roderica's friends, and that's her hood. So depending on where you're at in the game, you can actually get a little quest from her instead to get a ribbon and give it to her and talk to her and all that. Every time I've ever encountered her, I always end up getting her hood. I couldn't tell you the exact steps to get the other item, but just so you're aware of it. The hood is great. It gives you a point of vitality, which, you know, it's nice to have at this point in the game. Every stat point matters early on. Alright, so we're not even close to being able to level up, so we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to keep on going. Now, y'all notice I've got 8k runes out there. I could, I could put on my I don't have a sacrificial twig. If I had a sacrificial twig, which normally you would have, I think I've just chosen not to buy it or something. If you had a sacrificial twig, you could put it on, and that would basically be safeguarding my runes. Stone sword keys, of course we've talked about those. Just gonna run in, beat them down. Get the Misery Cord. The Misery Cord is one of the best parry weapons, or not parry weapons, critical weapons in the game. If you take that Misery Cord and you crit something, it's going to do crazy damage if you are built for it correctly. So keep that in mind. If you're wanting just like a weapon to carry that you can flip to when you get the ability to do a riposte or a backstab on an enemy, or if you're wanting to build like a, if that's the type of character you want to make, is a dagger, sneaky assassin type, which you can absolutely do in this game. There are spells and ways to do it. Heck, one of the starting classes is that, basically. So yeah, if that's something you're wanting to do, there's ways to do it. So just keep that in mind. Alright, in here, we're just going to get out and run left. Now this is Rat City, and as we talked about before, rats are awful. They hit kind of fast, and they're really good at interrupting in a very annoying manner. Gives us fireproof liver. And another stone sword key that we can use. Now this gets you your first God Slayer seal and black flame spell. So basically the God Slayers, actually, instead of me talking to you about it, let's go look at it. The Godskin Prayer Book. Incantations of the God-slaying black flame are written within. So from that we learned that it's a prayer book bound in skin, and inside it has spells designed to kill the gods. Let's take a look at our talisman we just got. Sacred Seal of the Godskin Apostles inlaid with obsidian, said to represent the manipulation of black flame. This catalyst enhances Godslayer incantations. Interesting to note, why is it here in a demigod's castle, but I don't think we really have an answer to that yet. So if I'm where I think I am, this is what loops around. Had I not died at the start when I was up here, this is where I actually would have ended up, right here. See, this comes around. That takes me up there where I would have been. Down there, which we're going to deal with all that stuff in just a moment. But I think this is the courtyard I died. It is, yes. So this is where we died a minute ago. So like I said, had we not died, we would have ended up following this path down. And it's another way we could have got where we just were. And we're about to die again. God! Ah! That combo where he hits you, that's a true combo, which is very rare. So what I mean by that, chap, as a general rule, you can only get hit twice, and then you always get to react. Always. That's kind of the way the game works. As you can see, not always the case. Sometimes you get true comboed. So there goes our 3k souls because we didn't pick them up. And the bigger problem is the fact that I've got to run through all this bullshit to get back there because I didn't activate any of the... I didn't go any of the proper directions. Luckily, it's not too far a run. And I'm going to go back up there and kill those fuckers. So, let's activate this. So yeah, that's one of the few true combos in the game where he gets the 3 hit you. Which, at this current level, with our current health, as y'all saw, our damage is great. Our health, not as much. We could kill them pretty easily. But we gotta hit him. And if he does that 3-hit combo on us, it's over, as y'all just saw. So we're just going to sprint right back there. We're not fighting anything. We're not fighting them. This is also one of the dumbest things you can do in a Souls game, which is what I'm doing right now, which is just recklessly sprinting to try and get back to your runes. It's called the suicide sprint, and it's infamous for a lot of times you do this and you just lose all your progress. Okay, we made it back to this point. So I think this time what we're going to do is we're going to throw something at that guy and lure him over. I thought the other guy wouldn't aggro from that distance. Clearly I was wrong. So, you'll notice I've got that icon on my minimap up there, the twigs. I had another one a minute ago for my 8k runes I had. They're gone. Like when you die, if you die and you have runes out in the world, you lose any that you had. Okay, that's better. Then we got this guy. Let's go ahead and fire grease it up for this dude. And we're going to do a running jump attack to start things off on him. And straight into our weapon art. I need to be doing that weapon art more often. I forget just how good it is. So y'all notice it's a big old dude with a big bow down there. There's no one over there, and I believe there's one more like under us. There's another one somewhere. I think there's 3 of them. That is going to be what we're going to be dealing with here shortly. Yeah, good question of the hour. I've never thought to try and do this. Can I just sit up here and shoot this guy from here? Is there any way to get up high enough? Because honestly, that would be awesome if you could shoot him. Because these guys really cause this next part to suck. Now it doesn't look like I can shoot him from anywhere. That guy, definitely, yes. Which honestly, let's put on a longbow for right now. We don't want any special arrows. Let's just put on normal arrows. Can I kill you from here? Yes, I can. Can I do the same to you? And there's why you don't do this normally. Oh, we're dead. Oh no, we hit the wrong button. Oh, how am I still alive? Get that bow off. Oh my god. How we survived that, chap. Okay, well, so we got good news and bad news, chap. The good news is we survived that. The bad news is we're down here. We are down here where we do not want to be. So this is the big open area that we could have been at a moment ago. As you see, if you come through this main road, which you can do, It's a perfectly viable path to have taken. You end up out here with all these enemies. And they're all shooting at you. They're all bombarding you. As you can hear, they're summoning trumpets. So they're summoning more dudes to come get you. It's just awful. Unfortunately, we're here. This is the path we didn't take, but it's the path we got stuck on. So we're going to deal with it. Good news for us is we are powerful enough that our weapons, for the most part, one hit everything. This does make this a lot easier. But again, we didn't want to be here. Alright. Against the odds. Well, let me find this last guy, then finish that statement. Alright, chat. God. Against the odds, we somehow managed to live that. And we got a pike in the process. Pike's not bad. Is the longest spear, if I remember correctly. So if you're wanting to make a spear build, it's pretty good for that reason. So we're actually almost done with the castle. Kind of. We're almost done with the main part of the castle. There's a bunch of optional stuff you can do if you're so inclined, which we might get to. But as far as the mainline castle goes, we're actually mostly all the way there. Needless to say, that was awful. There's no ifs, ands, buts about that. So from here, I could pretty easily get back where I was. Do I want to is kind of the question. Oh, did I manage to aggro your dog and not you? That'd be awesome. I did manage to aggro your dog and not you. Well, now you're aggroed. So that's the power of guard counters right there. And that's why I love shields in this game so much. Instead of trying to dodge, if you're not good at dodging, God help you if you're trying to parry, I just did that. And that worked out great. The paintings, we talked about those last stream a little bit. Basically, they just let you, there's hidden items around the world that you have to find the painting first to be able to access. None of those hidden items are terribly great. So if you don't find them, you're not missing much. So this is our next actual progression point. You would normally hit this. Got your grace. You got your elevator, which you can activate, I believe. Yes, you can activate. And this would take you back upstairs to a big area that we've already been, which I'll show you real quick. We're a little bloody. Looks like we got beat up a little bit. So that brings you back up here. Let's park ourselves out. And this is another side path that you generally don't take. In fact, this might be the first time I've ever actually come this path this way. Y'all notice there's something big back there, and here he comes. Oh, and there he goes. These are pot boys. Y'all remember Alexander, who we met? So the pot boys, or warrior jars as they're properly called, are basically... So one of the afterlives for powerful warriors is they get interred in these jars. And if I understand correctly, these guys basically just roam around looking for powerful warriors to stick inside them. Yep. Stormcaller. Not a bad art of war, but not something we're interested in at this time. Alright, so there's actually an upper path here, which we'll get back to. I'm getting really far afoot of myself. Afield of myself, not afoot of myself. That's the final boss right there. So, I mean, we could go fight the boss right now. We're not going to. There is actually an NPC we are going to summon for the boss fight. As you can see, we got a couple big guys. We've got a big guy, and then we got a little guy. So, this is... We're going to... Nope, we're not ready to do this. I messed up. Alright, we're just going to leave, let him... He's going to get mad. He'll end up going right back where he's supposed to be. I almost forgot. There's something we got to do before we can interact with him first. So, we're going to come up here and jump across. We're almost done with most of the castle. We got a little more exploration to do. So, there's some stuff that way. There's a dude and a bird that way. I don't remember if there was an item up here. There's not. Alright, the giant is down there. He does unfortunately know I'm here. Ow. Thank you for dying, bird. Giant's mad. You got a lump of flesh. Listen, it's not great loot, but it's loot. Alright. Brings us over here. Be wary of abundance. Grab your smithing stone. Just double check. There wasn't anything. Yeah, no, they're just talking about the crops there. Alright. Run up this way now. We're above where we just were, as you can see. It's one of the things I love about this game. How everything just loops back on itself. The level design is superb, chat. Superb. Oh, we almost missed an item. Let's grab that. Alright. Now we got to be a little careful. There's a bunch of these dudes, and individually they're not really a threat, but the problem is you're not fighting them individually. You can hit them before they wake up, like I just did. And that's generally what you want to try and do. So drop all them, get a tower shield. Tower shield's cool. I've never got to play with them because I just don't normally have the right build for them. So we read this. Surely what you seek is somewhere close by, and we get Rogier. So this takes us to a hidden path that unlocks the secret portion of the castle, where Rogier has been. Charge ahead and short seek lovable sword. Right, oh yeah, church over there. So we're going to keep going this path for a little bit. This is going to get us into some stuff, some nasty stuff. So you don't need to progress this whole path right now. In fact, I'm not going to. And I would recommend you do exactly what I do, which is, for right now, just come out there, go up here and hit this door. And boom, we are now back at this location. So, we've already killed the big guy down here. We've cleared out this courtyard by accident. Are there enemies standing over there? Oh no, he's just bugged out. We're going to go up top now. Oh, two-hit bird, huh? So you want to be very careful through here. There are multiple enemies. I would recommend do exactly what I'm doing, lure the birds. Like I said, if you take your time with the birds, they're not bad. They're just super annoying is the problem with them. They're super annoying. They can catch you off guard very easy. And their attack patterns are... I mean, you saw them there. Their attack patterns are annoying. And the biggest concern with the birds is that they can multi-hit you. And you can end up much like I was against the guys with the sword and shield that just caught me 3 times, killed me. The birds can do the same thing to you. And before you're able to break free, you're done. So there's a couple things here. First and foremost, that's where the giant is. That's where we just were. And there is a golden seed to increase your flask. Now in here is an NPC. Do not attack her.
Be proud. You were your only mistake was your choice of master.
This is
Let the
Nepheli.
winds lift you to a higher place.
This is the best girl in this game.
Well, tarnished, I am.
So you talk to Nepheli, and Nepheli tells you she's here because her daughter, or because of her father. She's here to jack up Godric.
I'll pass fellow down whatever. I'll pass fellow down whatever.
She's a fellow tarnished, and she's super honorable, super awesome. That's what's up in Nepheli. So, again, we got the giant. Y'all seen me do this once before. We're going to do it again. We're going to aggro the giant. You are going to have to kill this guy, so just keep that in mind. Right now, you want to back off. You just want him to follow you. Keep pulling him. Keep pulling him, chap. Don't stop. You're going to back up. We're going to go quite some distance, so be prepared for it. Just keep bringing them, chap. Keep on. Don't get caught like I just did. You don't really need to be looking at them. I just like to look at them, because if you run too far, they will actually quit following you. This is what we're trying to get to. Y'all seen one of these before, where they can break it. And that's what we're trying to do, is get him to come over here and break that. Which he did. Alright, good. Now, we kill. We want to get to that head, get our critical, which we can't get because of the way he fell. That's alright, we still dropped him. Giant's dead, and we got some smithing stones. Which, if you need them, that's a great way to get them. There is a guy up there somehow. Oh wait, I didn't go that route yet, that's why. So, we've unlocked everything there is that way, other than the secret path, which we're not going to do yet. Now, we're going to come all the way back through here, through the rats, which we're going to kill these rats. Where are the rats? Oh, they followed me down. Well, it's nice of them to make it easy. Normally, the rats aren't that easy to kill. So again, we're at this part, right? This is where we went up, we did all that. We tried to mess with the guy, with the ballista dude. It didn't work out. We could... You know what? We will go ahead and do that way, because there's an item up there that I think a lot of people probably miss that I want to show you. And honestly, this is probably very stupid and a bad idea to go try and show it to you. It's likely going to result in my death. But if it doesn't, it's actually a relatively easy way to access this area from behind. So again, that's what we're trying to get to. Which he already knows we're here, it looks like. Yeah. So there is a route to get to him, as you can see, but it's going to be highly dangerous. So let's wait for him to shoot over here. You would think you'd be able to shoot through these arrow slits, as that is, you know, what they're designed to do in real life. Which, you know what? I've never tried. It's possible to get an angle on this guy. Is not from that one. What about from over here? No, maybe? There's no way this works, right? Yeah. Like I thought. Yeah, your arrows. Nope. I didn't think so. Alright, so I want him to shoot. He's not shooting, so we're going to run. Don't worry about the enemy. We're not trying to fight. If you really wanted to, you could try and shoot it from here, which honestly might work out okay, actually. Hey, there we go. There we go, chat. So now you can run and jump over this. Can't you? No, that's what you do. You run and jump that way. So there's another ballista there. We've dealt with all the ballista now. There's a couple crafting ingredients scattered around here. I mean, grab what you need. You probably don't need these, but if you get it, need it. If you need it, get it. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, so we run over here. And like I said, that's where he would have been. And you get the Arbalist. Arbalist is nothing to write home about. It's not exciting. Don't get excited. And that brings us back where we fell and all hell broke loose. Again, main courtyard, all that. So now we're going to do something a little different. So we're going to tackle this next area from behind. So you could have went down that long path that I unlocked with the stonework keys to get here. And if you did, that's the normal route. So we're going to tackle this area from behind though, because there's more of those ballista here. And by tackling this area from behind, we avoid all of the ballista. And as you can see, it makes a large part of this easier. Do not go that way. You see that giant beast from hell over there? Yeah, we don't go that way yet. That way's the scary way. So like I said, this avoids those ballista guys. However, I am curious if I did just mess up, because there's more ballista. Yep. I had a feeling. There's actually a bunch of ballista directly above us. And I may have messed up by having us go this way. Yep. Oh, somehow they just killed each other up there. So let's run up this way then. Alright, and now we're going. So this whole area took a weird route to get here. Up there, right up there is where we climbed the ladder to take the path onto the battlements. Which is, again, this is normally how you would do this. But we took a weird route. There's no items up there that I can see. Can I get this guy's attention? I can. Hey, and there we go. So like I said, we took a weird route to get here, but we did end up getting here, which is the main thing. So this gets us access to a couple different things. At this point, the castle is clear except for the hidden area, which we briefly talked about, as well as another hidden area, which we will get to in a minute. It lets us get down there. So this, again, you could have told Gostock to open this door, and he would have done it. And you would have ran up here, and you would have got the ever-loving crab shot at you by a bunch of arrows. So, obviously, you can see why maybe you don't want to go that way, right? You can also do this. And now that door's open, and we've opened ourselves. We're going to take a quick break to grab a drink of Sprite. I've been commentating a lot. I don't know why I commentate so much more with Elden Ring than I do other games that we play. I'm not upset about it. It's just something I've noticed. Alright. From here you could drop down into the room with Gostock, but we're not going to do that. What we're going to do... We're going to run past the Beast from Hell. We're just going straight. Don't stop. You do not want to fight this thing. Again, do not fight it. Just get in this room. It won't follow you once you get here. And you want to get past it, because here is some other hidden stuff which we will get to. Someone's pinging me on Steam. So, way up ahead, you can see that's one of the Divine Towers. There's one in every region. We don't need to worry about it right now. There's nothing we can do with it until we beat the boss of this area. Just good to note it's there. So the main reason we came here was to access this. So now we're going to go try and fight this awful beast. They suck. I don't know if we're going to win, but we're going to try. Am I going to be lucky enough to be able to get a... Ah! Ah! So close. Woo! And you get another somber, as well as some other crafting materials. That was highly, highly lucky on my part, in my opinion. So, that thing's dead. At this point, we have now actually fully unlocked the castle. So there's a couple of things still to do, though. Again, there's that whole downward area which we briefly talked about, that I said don't go that way yet. There's also a hidden boss with some hidden loot that we have not went to yet. There's still some, of course the NPCs will hang around. Gostock's still hanging out back here. You can go talk to him now, which in fact, we have no reason not to do. So we're going to go talk to Gostock. He's basically just going to have some dialogue. Be surprised that you went through the front, or that you made it this far. Da-da-da-da-da, so on and so forth. Most importantly, he's now a vendor. So he's got some stuff for you.
Oh,
Glad to see me safe. Ran some fine goods. Nothing here that's too crazy. The buckler's good. I'd pick up the buckler because having a parry shield is really useful, and we're going to try and show why here shortly. It probably won't go very well. I'm going to buy the armor only because I like to have all the armors and stuff in the game. There's no real reason for any of y'all to do that. Alright, so again, there's no reason to carry on. We're going to go to the Rampart Tower. So make sure you rest. If you got runes, spend them now because you're probably there's a good chance you're about to lose all of them. In fact, we're going to go ahead and spend some things. So it's the 7,800, I believe that's what it said. Still need a little more. Because like I said, I'm likely about to lose every one of my runes. So we want to have them spent. There we go, 151. It's a nice low amount. This does not have a parry on it. That's highly annoying. Can I pick up? I can pick up the buckler now. Okay. So the bucklers let you parry, and parrying breaks the game if you're amazing at it. I am not. I am incompetent at parrying, in fact. I don't know how to do it very well, because it requires very strict timing. And, yeah. But if you can get really good at it, it's going to make the thing we're about to fight, as well as a recurring enemy slash boss, pretty trivial. So, we're going to take a brief break. I am needed to go deal with something upstairs, so I will be right back. Alright, folks. So, we've had some stuff come up here at the Shadovan household. No emergencies, nothing bad, don't worry, anything like that. Just stuff I need to deal with. So, we are actually going to have to go ahead and end the stream, unfortunately. I might be back in a couple hours. Just keep an eye out on my Discord, which I'm going to go ahead and pop that link up for y'all now. So just keep an eye on the Discord. I'll be announced there when and if I'm able to get back on. But I do need to leave, unfortunately. So, if you have enjoyed the stream, please consider subscribing to the stream, whether with a Twitch Prime sub, a gifted sub, or just a regular sub. If you're feeling extra generous, you can donate or tip to the streamer directly to help support me. You can find the link in the panels down below. Follow the stream. If you're on YouTube, consider a like, comment, subscribe, ring notification bell, all that good stuff. But most importantly, folks, just thank y'all for watching. Thank you for being there. Thank you for hanging out. I've loved every minute of it. I hope you have. Wherever you're at, I hope you have a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, evening, or night. I love you. You're doing great, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.